So, why'd you move here?
My mom had to get a restraining order against my stepdad. He has emotional problems.
Oh, I have those too. What kind of emotional problems does your dad have? I met a new friend.
Real or imaginary?
Wake up, Donnie.
Imaginary.
I'm going to tell you a little story today about a young man whose life was completely destroyed by these instruments of fear.
I've been seeing stuff.
Donnie is experiencing what is commonly called a daylight hallucination.
I have to obey him. He saved my life.
Have you ever seen a portal?
Has he ever told you about his friend Frank, the giant bunny rabbit?
The what?
Like, every living thing follows along set path. And if you could see your path or channel, then you could see into the future, right?
I'm not going to be able to continue this conversation.
Don't worry. You got away with it.
What is going to happen?
I only have a few days left before they catch me. When's this gonna stop?
You should already know that.
This explanation is written assuming that you've seen the film, so please, if you haven't seen the film, don't watch this. Plot points are actually pretty simple, which is why I want to spend this time discussing some of the thematic meaning of the film that I haven't talked about in this video. Specifically, how Donnie Darko actually introduces a mechanical god and gets into simulation hypothesis and could cause you to view your entire life differently. Let's start. Deus Ex Machina and Donnie Darko. The Tange universe is essentially a virus, and the primary universe uses the people within the Tange universe as a kind of immune system. What this means is that everybody in the Tange universe is devoid of free will. They're all acting in such a way as to guide the living receiver to fulfill his or her destiny of destroying the virus, like I mentioned earlier. This means that everything in the universe that happens in Donnie Darko is part of bringing Donnie to the point where he can save the universe. It's a big cause and effect. This all comes back to the notion of Deus Ex Machina, which is defined as an unexpected power or event saving a seemingly hopeless situation, especially as a contrived plot device in a play or novel. In this case, it's a film. Now, this phrase is pointed out in the movie by Drew Barrymore's character, who is an English teacher. In that discussion, Barrymore, just talking about the story that they read, says that it's Deus Ex Machina that saves some rabbits. One rabbit has a vision and tells the rest that they're in danger. Without that vision, all the rabbits would have died. Within the Tange universe, conversations like this aren't just random. What's funny about this movie is it tells us the rabbits are characters in the movie. And the characters in the movie are the people of the Tange universe. They aren't real people. They're copies manipulated by a power greater than themselves in order to correct an anomaly that threatens the health of the system as a whole. When they die, as several characters do throughout the film, should we mourn them? From Donnie's perspective, no, we shouldn't. They're not real people. But as Gretchen points out, the rabbits are a product of the author's imagination, and we care for them because the author cares for them. So on one hand, Donnie Darko is the living embodiment of Deus Ex Machina. He's the contrived plot point that has unexpected power and saves the universe. But if we just move back a little bit, we remember that all the characters in the Tange universe are playing roles to guide Donnie to his destiny. So, is it really a living embodiment of Deus Ex Machina?